What's good, beautiful people? It's your girl, Ashley Janae, and it's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for my Friday Five. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I hit my first milestone, passing the 100 subs mark, and I appreciate you all so much. You know, this is the place where you can find all kinds of content about entrepreneurship, nutrition, wellness, how to 10x your life in every area. So let's just jump right into it, giving you a book. Now, this is not necessarily a self-development book, but this book had really made a huge impact on my life the very first time that I read it. I've read it about 4 times now. And this book is called The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. Now, the reason why this book was so life-changing to me, and I came on late because Shonda Rhimes, of course, is known as the woman who owns Thursday night. She's the one that brings you the TV shows like Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, and things like that. Well, I had never seen any of her TV shows, but I had saw an interview with her, and I was just interested, so I picked up the book. And let me tell you, the life and freedom that she found through this book, it was not a slow sob story or anything like that. It was so extremely empowering that even 2018 I dubbed my Shonda Rhimes year in real life, because I said this would be the year not only that I said yes to certain dreams and certain goals, but I learned how to say yes to myself more than anything else. 2017 was my year of no, where I really had to teach myself how to say no to so many things. 2016 and 2017. But Year of Yes is an excellent read. And I feel like it really does belong in the self-development category, because there are so many tips and nuggets that you can pull out of this book that it will absolutely change your life. All right? Next, let's talk about a song that I love. Now, the gentleman that I'm going to be talking about, his name is Kabaka Pyramid. He is in the reggae genre, but I encourage you to pick up some of his music and just listen, digest the lyrics, digest the vibe, because his music is amazing. The song that I love more than probably any of his other songs is a song called Borders. And it's really about how we create these invisible barriers between ourselves and people that don't look, live, or love the way that we do. And so we create these borders not only to keep them out physically, but to keep them out mentally, emotionally. It keeps us from getting to know their story, from getting to know their life, based on whatever variables or whatever factors that we see that we might not think that we agree with, or we might not understand. It's a powerful song, and I really encourage you to go check it out. And as always, I'm going to put a link to any of the people that I'm talking about in this video so you can check out their content. All right? Now, this self-care practice is, I fell in love with this self-care practice around 2011. I went on a retreat in New Jersey at, what was it called? Minerals Resort and Spa. I think it was something like that. And in there, they had a steam room, which is also to some people just called a wet sauna. But they had a steam room, and I had never been introduced to the steam room in that way. And when I got in there, the experience was just, it was so cleansing. And ever since then, I have been in love with saunas. So actually at my gym, there is a dry sauna. Now, it's a little bit different. You're not going to necessarily sweat as much, and we know that the sweat coming out of your body helps to release toxins from your body. But sitting in that sauna is amazing for me. There are all types of health benefits to being in a dry sauna. Being in a sauna, period, that you can take advantage of, from help with aches and pains, helps with cleansing out your body, helps with moisturizing your skin, and things of the like. So going to the sauna is one of my favorite self-care practices. And actually, I've been thinking as of late that I want to put a sauna in my house. And a lot of you that have been following my channel know that I will build something in a second. I am a DIY person. But we'll see. If I do, I'll record it so you can watch how that process turns out. Okay, next. So I have to tell you a 2-second backstory before I tell you about the business that I'm going to shout out. Yesterday, I was helping with a project, and I was trying to change the blade on an X-Acto knife, and I pierced my finger rather swiftly with an X-Acto knife. I will spare you all of the details, but outside of the fact that it hurt and it bled a lot, it was really deep. So I fixed it, cleaned it up, and now I have a new Band-Aid on it because it is finally closed. And I don't know if you can see this Band-Aid the whole way. I can't turn it, but I got this Band-Aid from a small company called Browndages, and I met the young woman. It's a husband and wife duo, I believe, but their name is Browndages, Browndages, like bandages. Browndages on all social media. That's their website. But I thought this was so cool, and it's actually made for tiny little fingers, but you see, it fits my finger perfectly. So it's made with little brown people on them. So this was the girl version that I picked up. I really just wanted to support the business. But I picked this one up. It comes in a nice little can. And there's another one, and it has like a green lid that has young boys on it. Man, isn't that so cool? Browndages. So I wanted to shout them out because they came in handy for me, because I really don't keep Band-Aids in my house. I don't know why, but I don't. And since I did, I could stop using the Scotch tape and toilet paper. Actually, this time I was using electrical tape and toilet paper. Don't judge me. But yeah, Browndages. Shout out to them. And last but not least, this week I'm not leaving you with a quote necessarily, but more so a poem. And this poem is called Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Now, I first was introduced to this poem when I was 17 or 18 years old. And the reason why it stuck out with me, because like everyone, you go through things in life that feel like it can weigh you down or sometimes even take you out. And sometimes we get overwhelmed at the weight of our experiences where we feel like, man, I just can't do it. But even as I matriculated through college and just went out into the real world and learned what adulting is, this poem has stuck with me, and it's a very short poem, but it has stuck with me ever since then. And the word Invictus itself is Latin, and it means unconquerable. It's amazing. So I'm going to leave you with this poem by William Ernest Henley. It's called Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, or how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I hope that encourages you, and that you don't take it just at face value, but you allow yourself to dig deep into it and realize that you are unconquerable. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. That means every single day you wake up, you have the ability to choose the decisions you will make. You have the ability to choose the steps that you will take. And every single small step that you take becomes your reality. I hope that encourages you. If you found value in this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to come along with me for the journey, go ahead and subscribe. Click that post notifications bell, and I'll see you next video. Peace, family.